Hello, my name is Giselle Wallace, lesbian life coach and author. And the title of my video is IG Baddies Who Are Lesbians. There are countless accounts on social media which have women who are very attractive, beautiful, appealing women. And Instagram is a very popular social media platform where you will be able to view accounts from women who are on social media. And these women are in various industries. They can be models. And some people think that they're just on Instagram, social media, but they're not really technically models. They're just physically attractive. There's some who believe that they're concubines or they're paid to show off their physiques. And although some of that may be true, it's not really accurate for all women who are on social media who are very attractive. These women are really in positions where they are able to take care of themselves, and they're in various industries. They can be in the movie industry, they can be in the entertainment industry, music, dance, theater. Some of these women are photographers, they are professional dancers and professional models. And yes, you do have women who are entertainers as far as they are strippers. And many of these women identify as lesbians, which are women who love women. They are physically, mentally, emotionally, and sexually attracted to women only. There are men who sometimes question a woman's motive who is online and she's showing off her body. And they want to know if these women are seeking male attention. They want to know why it seems that when they reach out to these women in their DMs, which means direct message, and the women never respond. And these men spend a lot of time liking women's pictures online. And they get frustrated because they're not able to fulfill their sexual desires with these women. And they are confused because every once in a while, these very attractive women may respond on a public comment. And sometimes they may respond in the direct message, in the DM to the guys who reach out to them. However, the men are confused and frustrated because they say the women never meet with them, they never flirt with them to the point where they really believe the woman is attracted to them or interested. And what often is the case is these women are very well aware that they are attractive and they know that many eyes are on them. And beauty has always been a way for a woman to make income. Since the beginning of time, for centuries, women have always been considered valued according to her physical appearance. And people will pay to get access to you. And these women are in positions of being able to get monetary gain from people who follow them on social media, who subscribe to their memberships, and she's making an honest living. When a man gets upset that a woman does not allow him to sleep with her, and he's paying for subscriptions, memberships, or he's constantly on her Instagram or wherever her social media profile is, liking and commenting her pictures, and he becomes angry or frustrated that she is not giving him the attention that he feels that he deserves. Well, now he's going into the state of mind where he's becoming entitled. And you have to understand, number one, this woman did not ask you to follow her on social media. This woman did not make you subscribe to her memberships or her channels. You had to make the choice yourself. So you are the person who decides to pay to view someone, because that's literally all you're doing is looking at someone. You're not physically with them. You're not in the same vicinity, and you're definitely not able to have sex with this person. So the choice is yours. So you can't really be angry at a woman for you using your money how you choose to use it. The issue is you think that by paying a person, that means you automatically will receive sex from that person. And that is absolutely incorrect. Many of these women are actually lesbians. And I know they are lesbians because I have met women who identify as lesbians, and they're in different fields where they actually make money. Many of these women are business women. They have their own businesses. And I'm not referring to women who are prostitutes or even strippers, although they do have women who are lesbians that are in the industry of being strippers, as well as they may be prostitutes. And they have their own reason why they're in those industries. However, most of these women have no desire to be strippers long term. And the reason being is because they understand that that type of work is very exhausting, as well as straining on the physical body. But they will save their money and they will go to college. They will take courses so that they can educate themselves to be in a position that they are looking to have the ability to fulfill what they really want to do as careers. And many of these women are very talented, they're very skilled, and they're very smart. The women that you're looking at on social media are not always depending on a man to take care of them. And I know you hear stories about celebrities paying for these Instagram models and supporting them financially. Some of that may be true, but a lot of it is not necessarily true for the women, because you really don't know these women and you don't know their history or their background. You don't know their educational status. You don't know their demographic. And when you think about it, you really don't have access to these women at all, not only just sexually, because if they identify as lesbians, they're not interested in having sex with men, but they are well aware that men will still pay them just to look at them. And these women also are in certain demographics and locations because of their safety reasons. And also financially, you will live in certain areas of a town which is considered middle or upper class because you're able to financially pay to live in those areas. And they also attend events as well as parties, and they're in clubs and memberships that are exclusive. You are not able to know where these events, these meetings are located. They're very private and they're exclusive to the people who are invited, invitation only. And that's actually what really goes on. And many of these women, they're very attractive and very beautiful. And ladies, I do want to say to you that uphold your natural beauty, because there's, unfortunately, for eons, women have been only valued according to how they physically look. If a woman is not physically attractive, then she is not considered valuable. And that's highly unfortunate, and it's not true. If you only have an interest in a person because of the way they physically look, then that makes you very shallow. It's very superficial, because women who are very beautiful are very intelligent and they're smart, and they can pick up on when people are trying to use them just for their looks. And women who are not considered very attractive and beautiful are very intelligent and smart as well. And they have character. And when you only focus on someone because of the way they look, you miss out on meeting really wonderful people. I encourage ladies to be themselves 100% and to not get caught up in how a person sees you to determine your value and your beauty. And also to understand and know that the way you naturally physically look is perfect. You are going to attract the right partner for you based off your natural physical appearance. Now, there are women who do get cosmetic surgery and enhancements, and they use makeup, and they've made these decisions many times because they felt pressured to look physically appealing, to be attractive. However, it's not necessarily all women that you see on social media who are surgically enhanced. There's women who have natural bodies that are very attractive and in shape. And the way you look is going to appeal to the right person for you. Your look is for you, for one, it belongs to you. And secondly, whoever you choose to partner with, they're going to love you from head to toe, because who you are is exceptionally made. You are made by God, and He designed your body the way He desired your body to be, because He knows that the way you are made is going to attract the partner who is attracted to your physique. And to explain what that means is, everybody has different eye colors, eye shapes. You have different bone structures. You have breasts that are different sizes. You have a butt that is different sizes. And some women have larger curves and are curvier than others. Some are thinner and slimmer than others. And all of the physiques are absolutely amazing and beautiful. So there's no need for you to add on to what God has already given you, because somebody already is physically, naturally attracted to your physique. So I say that to say, because there's unfortunately many women who are reverting the cosmetic surgery, meaning that they are removing the implants and the enhancements, because unfortunately they are causing high health risks for women. And in some cases, even women have just matured and they realize that they don't need any enhancements on their bodies, that their bodies are perfect just as they are. And if you are thinking about getting cosmetic surgery, or if you're thinking about reverting the cosmetic surgery, I highly recommend that you seek a medical professional before you make any of those decisions. And I also recommend, in this world where it's so saturated with the way a person looks physically to determine whether they're valuable or not, to focus on a personal relationship with God, to be centered and to pray, to meditate, and to take care of your health. You can eat healthy, you can work out, and you can lift weights at a minimum weight to help you burn fat. Muscle helps you burn fat faster. And walk and exercise. I love walking. I love exercise. I exercise about 3 to 5 days a week. I love to cook. I love to eat healthy. And yes, I love to go out to eat as well, but it's all about balance and treating yourself. And as you get older and mature, your body is going to change. It's going to change. But with every year, with every decade that passes, just know and understand that you are beautiful. And men often make women feel like they're on a timetable. Like they will say, well, a woman is no longer attractive after the age of 30. And it's bizarre, and it's very gross for them to think that way. But men have been programmed to focus on a woman's physical body to determine how valuable she is. And they even allow other men to bully them, and they don't think for themselves on the type of woman that they really need. But when it comes to women who love women as lesbians, or if you're a bisexual woman or pansexual or queer, and you're a woman who's attracted to women sexually and physically and emotionally, we think much different from men. And since we're women ourselves, we're not hard on women about her physical appearance, because we know what it's like to be a woman, and we know the pressures of society about how we physically appear. But who you are as a woman is so much deeper than your physical appearance. It's about your spirit and your heart. It's about your character and your soul being in the right place. And we are valuable outside of our physical appearance, 100%. And I do not view a woman on a timetable. I don't think that she depreciates according to her age, which each decade she experienced. Aging is a blessing. If you don't get old, you're going to die young. And I love women who age and mature. They're as they mature and they become more wiser, and they're classy. And if you just look at an older woman and just look at her beauty, beauty never actually fades, because the beauty is the spirit of a person. And you can do things to enhance yourself without going through surgery. You can actually work out. You can drink plenty of water, eat fruits and vegetables. And really, what makes you healthy is your mindset, how you think about yourself. When you give yourself compliments, when you meet your goals, these things encourage you and they uplift your spirit. And it comes out on the physical. You shine because of the energy, the good energy, and how you view yourself, and you cater to yourself, and you respect yourself, and your self-esteem and your self-worth and your self-image is increasing every moment. That's how you become beautiful. And I just want to say about the women online on social media, on Instagram, you're beautiful. Take care of yourself, protect yourself, and be the woman that you desire to be. And do not worry about men or anyone in general who judges you, because honestly, these people look at you and they wish that they were in a position that is better than where they currently are. So sometimes they lash out at you, sometimes they're envious of you, sometimes they project their fears and their insecurities, but keep doing you. Take care of yourself, respect yourself, value yourself, and make your money. You are taking care of yourself. And don't worry about people who judge you and say, oh, somebody's else taking care of you. You wouldn't be anything if you weren't attractive. No, you are a beautiful soul and a beautiful spirit. And you are not based on the way you look. We are unique individuals, and many people are not where they want to be in life. And these women who are very attractive, physically attractive, they are also attractive in their hearts, in their minds. And they're smart, they're wise, they are aware that there's men and there's people who want to take advantage of them, to use them for sex. And some people want to ride on their coattails so they can get into a higher position in life. They say women are into hypergamy, but men are also into hypergamy as well. So you have to really look at yourself. You have to self-reflect and examine your own motives. Because if your motives is to use someone sexually or financially, then you're not going to benefit from that. It's not going to go anywhere successfully. You should use your own gifts. You should use your own knowledge and wisdom. And if there's something that you don't know, we are in an information age. You can go and learn how to do it yourself. Be true to yourself. Utilize what you have, and you can get to where you want to be. And stop focusing on people online. Stop focusing on these social media pages that have you hypnotized and obsessed. And then you get frustrated and angry with your life because you don't have what you want. And you're looking at other people who seem to have everything, and you make comparisons. You look at yourself and you think you have nothing. That's when it becomes unhealthy. There's not necessarily anything wrong with a person being on social media and being an entrepreneur and making money. These people are interested in providing and taking care of themselves. They're interested in having the life that they desire. And they're not necessarily promiscuous. They're not necessarily going around and doing bad things to harm other people. They're just on social media because they understand this is a new way for them to earn income and prestige. And many of these beautiful, attractive women are business women. They have professional jobs and they are very educated. I I know for sure because I've met some women in that caliber. And I've even dated women who are attractive and professional. And we're lesbian women. One time I was with a lady I was dating, and we went to the mall, and she was very attractive, very beautiful woman. And men were stopping her everywhere we walked. And, men would stop me as well because they found us to be both physically attractive women, although they didn't know who we was. Um, they didn't know our backgrounds or our history. We were polite and we went on about our business. Now, if a man gets upset about you not giving out your phone number, then that means he feels entitled. He doesn't have the right to force a woman to give her phone number or even tell her where she resides. No, we are women and we have to protect ourselves, and we make our decisions on who we want to be with, who we want to date, who we want to be friends with, who we want to hang around with, because there is a such thing as social circles. You're not supposed to hang around with just anybody. You have to be careful, and you have to also look at yourself in a way where you put yourself first. And it's not being selfish, it's not being arrogant. It's because you love yourself and you're wise enough to know that you are not going to associate with just anybody. You are not going to allow just anyone to have access to you. And many of these women who are very attractive online, or if you meet them in person at a mall, or if she's out, at a restaurant eating, and there's no point of getting offended if she doesn't take interest in you. These women are often lesbian women. And if you see her out with her girls, you may think that she's just with her friends. She may be out with her girlfriend, her woman, her partner, her wife, because she is a lesbian. So looks can be deceiving. What you see on the outside is not necessarily what's going on. How you perceive a person may not be true. That person is not necessarily being mean or distant or arrogant because she's attractive. She has a life of her own, just like you have a life of your own. And we all have choices in life. And we should all just respect other people. And if it gets to a point where you are not able to handle looking at very beautiful women online, on social media, you do not have to follow these people. There are settings on social media which allow you to control and monitor what you want to view and what you want to be entertained by. And don't always just be on social media to fulfill your fantasies and your sexual cravings and desires. We are more than just our physical body. We are spiritual beings. We should be feeding our minds. We should be educating our minds. We should be growing. We should be becoming better people every day. And when you stay just stuck in your lustful thoughts, that's very low vibrational. And it prevents you from actually growing. It prevents you from being creative, because just like you see a lot of people on social media and they're creative and they're in business and they're professionals, and you look at them and you admire what they do, and you look at yourself and you wish that you had what they had. Well, don't compare yourself, because you have your own life to live. All you have to do is utilize yourself. Don't always think that you should be entertaining yourself or feeding your flesh, because it will get you absolutely nowhere. And you wonder why you're sad all the time. You wonder why you're unfulfilled. You wonder why you're jealous. You wonder why you're always comparing yourself. It may be because you are utilizing social media in a unhealthy manner. Because I don't think social media is a bad thing. I don't think that it's even toxic. I think that people will use the resources that they have, which are really great resources, because social media is an excellent resource because you get to meet new people, you get to learn so many new things, you get to see different parts of the world, and you can utilize your habits, your hobbies, your crafts, your professions online. It's a wonderful thing, but when you don't know how to utilize it, and when you're always getting caught up in somebody else's world instead of your own, then that's when things get unhealthy. And then people start being negative. That's why social media feels toxic. But you choose how you utilize social media, even when it comes to the beautiful women online. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am a life coach. I coach lesbian women as well as same gender loving people who identify as lesbian, gay, bisexual, pansexual, or queer. I offer one-on-one life coaching as well as group coaching. If you would like to have a coaching session with me, all of my contact information is here on YouTube in the description box. I believe that people who identify as lesbian or LGBT, they need a safe place. They need someone to be able to speak to discuss their situations, their issues, their concerns, their interests, their passions. And sometimes you just need an outlet. I am here for you. Let's talk. I even coach heterosexual people because heterosexual people have people who identify as lesbian, gay, bisexual, or LGBT in their friendships and their families. Turn on the notification bell because I have more content for you. Like and share my content. And please don't forget to subscribe and comment below. Until next time, you have a wonderful day. Thank you for listening.